All right, we're back again.
Back again, all right.
Now, today, we're going to do a turkey breast. This little thing.
Yeah, I like those. Yeah,
they're actually not bad.
Yeah.
They're really pretty good. But we got to doctor it up. It's much easier if you don't have a big family anymore and just a small group, or a lot of people who are probably just cooking from home for themselves.
You're going to have a lot of that this year.
Yeah, so this is a quick way to get real turkey. It's not crappy formed and pressed, and it's actually not bad at all. But you got to doctor it up a little bit. So to do that, we're going to make a rub. So
all right, this is going to be different than our rub for the pork, right?
Oh yeah. This one's much more aligned around poultry.
So this will be nice for folks, that aren't going to be able to see their family for a smaller group. I know sometimes you can make those turkey breasts, the whole turkey breast.
Right.
But then you got to work around carving them up. And you end up with a lot of waste because all that bone there.
Oh, so, a ton.
I've had these before, and
they work real well.
If you spruce them up a bit, they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
What'd you put in there so far?
I put in 2 teaspoons of salt and about a teaspoon and a half of black pepper.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put in, let me get with, what's this one? Rosemary. I'm going to do a teaspoon and a half of rosemary as well. And of course it doesn't fit.
Yeah, I get a hard time all the time. Our Uncle Jimmy used to, on mom's side, would be like, man, you Lunsfords use more black pepper than anybody I've ever seen.
I know, it's like...
And I said, not really. I said, if it wasn't that common, it wouldn't be on every restaurant table.
And yeah, exactly. Everybody uses this.
But, I love the guy, but he liked that kimchi and all that kind of crazy Korean weird stuff.
Weird stuff, yeah.
Sorry if you're Korean, and I didn't mean that disrespectful.
Let's just do it this way.
What are you putting in there now?
This is sage. This is rubbed sage. You can use ground sage or rubbed sage.
Yeah.
1.
Sage. I went out to California to the beach where the mussel people are, and
Venice Beach?
Venice Beach. And some real weird hippie dude with these dreadlocks.
Was he burning it?
Was burning it.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he charged you to get over, and he had this thing of it, and he's all like, whoa, and you gotta loft it in. And it was like,
this one's thyme.
But I'll smell like smoke all day if I do that.
We're putting a teaspoon and a half of sage, thyme, and rosemary.
If I'd known you were using thyme, I'd have come up with a joke.
Something about time?
Yeah.
You didn't have time.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's bad. I can't remember how much garlic I was going to put in here. Oh, just to have a teaspoon of garlic. Okay. Garlic can be overwhelming in poultry, but we want to get some in there because we like to have some.
There's people love garlic because I get a lot of comments from
garlic
folks
powder, by the way,
that want to add garlic to
everything.
Just about everything we cook, except the peanut butter pinwheels. And nobody mentioned that one, but
I did put the salt in. So we got this. There's more than you need here for this little roast, but the recepe's in there, and if it's too much, you can always put it back and use it for something else.
If you
later.
missed anything because I was jabbering,
it's all on the
website.
All right. Oh, what I do is I'm going to use the Dutch oven to cook this thing, even though it's way bigger. Yeah, it should be fine. So we're just going to take and put in our carrots. So what we're just going to do is set the roast up on this so that it's elevated a little bit while it cooks. And the vegetables will actually sit in there and actually add a lot of flavor, and you can eat them when they're done because they'll be roasted. So it'll be pretty nice. So we got an onion that we quartered. Was that 3 carrots that I did? 2 potatoes. There's no absolute rule to any of this. It's just enough to make it fit in there for you and hold it in place and give you some flavor. And then some celery.
So good flavor, and it props it up so it doesn't burn on the bottom.
Down, exactly.
Yeah.
So if anything burns, it's going to be the vegetables, and we can live without vegetables.
They hold up pretty good when they get burned.
Pretty good. And they actually taste pretty good after they've roasted.
They do. Now, it's not like when meat gets down there and gets burned.
Oh, no, that's horrid.
And that transfers through all that liquid in there. And,
right.
But I don't know, it's weird about vegetables. They hold
up so much better than
very interesting.
meat. So we got to take this netting off of here.
Man. Yep, save that so we can wear it when we're cooking.
Oh, let's make a nice hairnet, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
be like the lunch lady.
Yeah. Drives the women
Don't use this
crazy.
one. No. If you want to wear it, wear this one.
Not
this
that one. Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to have a tiny little head to wear that one.
Yeah.
Old Duff. Sorry, Duff.
If he's watching, he's going to be angry.
He'll hunt me down.
Yeah, he will.
He will hunt me down.
All right, so we get this thing clipped here. And this has got netting around it too. And again, don't use this netting if you decide to do hair netting because it's not too good. And there's also a little gravy packet in here, so make sure you don't put the gravy packet anywhere where you need it. So you pull this off. There's the gravy packet. We're just going to set that off to the side.
You keep your little net on there, don't you?
Yes, you leave the net on to hold it all in place.
Yeah.
This one is, like I said, this one's partially frozen still because I didn't do what I should have done and get it out and let it into the refrigerator to thaw for a day. So it's kind of a mess right now, but such is life. We'll deal. But you can cook it either from frozen or thawed.
Yeah.
If you cook it from frozen, it takes about 3 hours in a, and I didn't set the oven on either.
Oh my God, you're falling apart.
325 oven.
325 for 3 hours if it's thawed, right?
If it 325 for 3 hours if it is frozen. So it's not gonna be too bad. I mean, we're gonna be here a bit, but we got another recipe we can do while this one is going on. They won't see it unless they look at the other recipe, which will be loaded up the website eventually. But
okay.
So we got this thing ready. Now to do it, we've got our rub over here. The way I do it is, I get that olive oil over there and just kind of drizzle it over the top.
Every time somebody says olive oil, I always hear it in Popeye's voice. It's always.
So.
Always. Just certain things.
So we just slap that around a little bit. And it's easier to do this if it's thawed. With it being cold, it's not as easy to do this whole part, but so we're gonna sprinkle that around.
Now, thanks to my accountant, every time I use the word cooking, I'm thinking of Breaking Bad, the show.
Oh God.
He started laughing when I told him. He said, "What have you been up to?" I said, "Well, I just left my brothers. We were just cooking." And he started laughing. He said, "Walter White and Jesse?" I said, "What?" And then it was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Never even occurred to you.
Yeah, and usually you kind of catch that stuff. We're kind of on top of some things.
I know. Usually, we're in tune with all these young hipster things. Not
cooking means different things to different people.
Obviously so. Not what we would have thought. And
so, did you watch Better Call Saul yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh, it's pretty good.
All right, so we got that thing pretty well coated. I'm gonna rinse my hands off here again.
Well, I'm not doing a whole lot here.
Now this one's pretty straightforward. We gotta get this thing into the oven. So
how much liquid you put in?
None.
None at all?
None to start us. We'll check on it in probably about an hour, and if it needs some liquid, we'll throw some in there.
That's going to be a little tall too, isn't it?
No, I think it should be all right.
Yeah.
We can always shift these around a little bit to lower it down too.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah.
So I
just want to see you have to wash your hands the second time.
It's always more fun that way. Maybe we will throw a little liquid in there. You think?
Yeah, I would.
Just so it's
going
got
to help steam it up too. I like that.
Well, we want to make sure it roasts.
Yeah,
as
I know.
Well.
But there's something there to.
Right. So if you want,
you don't put a lid on it, do you?
No.
Because you do.
Because I want it to roast.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of this.
You know, it's funny because sometimes you'll see that in a recipe where you don't put anything, and I'm so phobic about it. I like that liquid raising because
right. Makes you feel more.
I feel like it's cooking more or better.
There's liquid in there.
Yeah, and it's I always feel that it.
So we're putting about a cup of that in there. Just so there's something in the bottom.
Trying to somewhat baste it a little bit, you know.
Right. So I'll add that to the recipe.
Okay.
Add 1 cup of liquid in. And I did turn the oven on. Yes. And we'll turn the light on. And we'll put this bad boy in.
All right.
And
so we're going to talk for the next 3 hours?
Well, yeah.
All right.
I'm sure they want to hear us jabbering for 3 hours.
I've been working on a rap song for us to do.
Okay, I guess we'll take a break then.
It's good. I got the lines. Hold on.
Okay.
Here, you ready? Just give me a beat.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get out. We'll be back.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back when it's coming out of the oven.
Thank you.
All right. We're now going to, after a false start, which I didn't turn the oven on.
Yep.
So we waited for an hour and a half.
Well, you are so honest. Yeah.
Yep, I screwed it up. But then we fixed it, and now it's gone right at 3 hours. And this should be done because it was frozen. So we're going to pull this bad boy out of here.
You trim the netting off already.
Now we got the netting off, so we know that it's, in essence, done.
Yeah,
before I pull it out.
Checked the probe there, and it was good.
You want to make sure that the temperature is at 165 or above. Them's the rules. And there's our turkey. And you can see we've got all the vegetables around there, and they're cooked down, and they hopefully have given it some additional flavor. We're going to take this out of here and put it onto the cutting board. So we get something to cut. So you can take that back if you want to. Here, I'll get it.
Oh, you got the handles. Oh, this got a little pocket in it.
It's got that one's a pocketed one. We'll set that back there so it's out of the way.
All right.
And we're going to pull this back, take that out of the picture, and we're going to cut this. So I'm going to turn it this way so I can see what I'm doing. We're just going to cut a piece off the end. This is going to be drier than the rest of it, so just so you know. And it looks perfect.
Yeah, it looks tender, actually.
And you got it. Oh, there's your fork.
I want a smaller piece just in case it tastes terrible.
Well, cut as little as you want. Here's a knife.
Oh, it's tender.
Yeah. I'm going to use.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. See the flavor?
Man, that's really tender.
Right. It's one of those where you go.
I thought 3 hours this thing would be a dried out.
Well, we started. You remember we started with frozen.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So that's
man,
what
it's really good.
So that's
No
real
needs?
gravy.
I love gravy.
Gravy and stuffing would make that boom.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
It's really good. Actually, it is. These are really good for, like I said, if you got a small family.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit more. I'll go.
One more little slice. Yeah. Split it up. Man, that's really good. I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. You know what? I've been to so many people's house, and I don't. Hopefully, they're not watching me, but where it's been so dry, their turkey.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's really good for it not to be. With it being straight up roasted.
Right.
You know.
And you've got a little bit of skin on the outside. That's why I like these. It's real meat. It's not that crappy.
No, yeah, this stuff's great.
Preformed stuff. It's basically a turkey breast that's been rolled up and the skin's been kept on it. It makes it really good.
It does. Again, gravy. I like it. Hey, I figured out why your Thanksgiving last year was so expensive.
Why is that?
This is so bad I didn't even say it.
That's bad. When you can't say it, it's really bad.
Maybe I shouldn't do this.
Go for it. Come on.
I can even feel. One time. Because you had 24 carrots.
Well, that's offensive. I would give it a thumbs up, but I'm going to have to get it.
Maybe it wasn't so funny. 24 carrots. Well, so my joke, yeah, it wasn't so good. Yeah, it's bad when I'm too embarrassed to say it.
You know you hit rock bottom now.
I can't even blame it on the preschooler.
Preschoolers wouldn't even got that one.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Well, let's go ahead and finish this off.
Gravy. I love
would be a
gravy.
big
But
plus.
it was really tender, delicious.
Yep. This is what we're gonna have for Thanksgiving because I'm not getting one of them turkeys because we throw away most of it.
If we get this out before Thanksgiving, which obviously we will, but
I certainly hope so.
I would be heading to the store to buy these because they're going to be out of these.
They go quick.
Yeah.
They're hard to find.
That'll be their hot seller this year.
They don't have them at Kroger.
Oh, wow.
About the only two places you can find them that I know of around here are Walmart and Myers.
Yeah. Man, I can think of, you need to get some more because we need to do the whole, because we're getting hounded about it right now, about the leftover.
Yeah, there's tons of
leftovers.
stuff. With these, I mean, there's a
We
lot
should make
of
some great stuff. I won't even say what we should make.
Tons of stuff. There's a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I got 3 bang like that.
Yeah.
That I would say because we're getting a lot of.
But if it was just you and me sitting and eating it,
oh man,
this would be you're gonna eat part of that, but there's a lot left over for whatever else. Because I'm not gonna let you eat it.
Yeah.
I'll go. Oh no, that's not done yet. You just go sit down and have
This
it.
goes back with my normally joke. You have to watch it. Was that on the?
That was on this one, wasn't it?
Was it on this?
Was it on this one or was it the other one? I don't know now.
Either this or the
Or the stuffing, the cornbread stuffing.
dressing or
Dressing.
stuffing?
It's actually dressing.
Yeah.
I said stuffing repeatedly, but
Yeah. Stuffing is what goes in the turkey, right? All right, we're going to wrap this one up.
you jam it in that cavity, then it's stuffing.
It's stuffing.
If it's in its own bowl,
It's dressing.
it's dressing. It's
glad.
much more polite.
People do have problems with that. Not with that, but they have problems
People
with
have lots of problems.
dressing and stuffing.
Yep, they do.
They don't know what the difference is.
Yep, that's what it is.
It's just
the one
you
that's
use both. Okay, I'm stopping. Let's
You
stop.
better stop. The one that's shoved in the cavity is
Stuffing.
Dressings in a bowl.
Got it. I'm there.
Okay, just want to
We're
make
good.
sure we got that clear.
We gonna finish this or?
Yeah, we're gonna eat this.
Let's-
Oh, we gotta take a picture. We gotta take a picture first.
Yeah, I want
so
some-
let's give them a good
I
thumbs
want
up
some
on
potato
this.
and gravy, man.
Well, let's make them.
All right. 2 thumbs up. That was delicious.
SeniorSkillet.com.
Yeah,
That's where we are.
Yeah, that's us.
We're there.
Bye.
Bye.